Hello everyone and welcome to Oubliette. Oubliette, I think that's the name. I'm not quite sure to be honest. Anyways, we're heading here today and I'm going to have some frame rate problems as you can already see. But I noticed this place a while ago. I forget exactly how I found it, but I noticed that it has signs posted up that it's going to be going down in February, so I wanted to make sure I could come here and get a look at it now. It's actually a very nice looking sim. It's I think it may be a sim that's some person's business or shop or something along those lines, as there's a shop in the middle of it. But otherwise, it's a very nicely decorated sim. And it's all wintry. It may have changed through the seasons or something along those lines. I'm not exactly sure. But it's a very nice wintry sim for right now, during winter, of course. And I really like those stars shooting up in the sky over that way. So anyways, we'll take our look around this area, and hopefully I won't completely come to a standstill with my slideshow of a video here. Look at all this shiny grass. I think this is grass anyways. It might be. Kind of makes me think of something that you'd see along like an ocean floor or something. Like, kind of like seaweed, but it's glowing. And here we have the fountain centerpiece. I think this one might be towards the center. Glowing flowers, glowing and glowing. The area, it kind of has that ruins feel to it almost. In fact, I think it does, because there's a lot of like ruined buildings sort of over here. Like this building's like falling into the ground below, into the cavern below there. Oh, I didn't realize these had different colors on the inside before. I had come here once time before, like I said, and I checked the place out and it looked really nice. There's also another sim next door, but that's like a regular forest instead of winter themed, and this place is going down, so I figured I'd do this place while it was still here. I have no idea about the other sim though. I think it's separate than this one, so it's probably gonna still be around. As you can see, there's a whole lot of stuff down below. Like, when I first came here, I thought it was kind of weird how there was such a little bit up here, but actually there's a whole lot of stuff down below. Like, what you start on is like a cliff, and then the whole region is like sheared off down here. So let's go ahead and start. And I really love like this ruinous design. I rarely ever see like I always like to find like forests with like a bunch of ruins and stuff in them. I don't see them very often at all anymore. And I think this passage over here leads to the other region. There's a couple of, I think, passages that lead around between the regions, which is kind of a neat little thing, and it's sad to say that they won't probably be around, or at least not in their connectivity anymore. Streams of water down here. Yeah, as you can see, over there is where the other region is. And you can start saying green over that way too, and the water not being ice. And here's one of the many signs that are posted around telling about Oubliette's closing in February. And yeah, I don't know how far I can go before. Yeah. And just like that, I'm in the other region. It's just like basically the ice drops off. So we'll just go along the region around the bottom here. Plenty of stuff down here to see. This area over here actually makes me think of, I forget what exactly it's called. In Skyrim, in the extreme north, there's a sea. I think it's called the Sea of Ghosts, and it's very much just glaciers and pieces of giant ice everywhere. The only thing missing are the walruses. And that's pretty much what this makes me think of. And inside some of the ruins here, bunches of candles. And we got a message. Let's take a look at this message. Just gotta find a good spot to cam. Right. And now here more of the ice. There's actually a waterfall here too. And there's an upper part of that ruins as well. But let's go ahead and take a look around this area down here a bit more. Couple of houses around. They're all empty. For a moment I thought maybe they were private residents, so I just wanted to peek inside and see, but it's an empty house. Wonder if the other ones are empty as well. Some form of glowing dust in the air. I guess to go along with these trees, which are probably the only ones I see around that aren't iced or wintry. Though they do have a bit of decoration on some of them. Another house. Let's see if this one is, in fact, empty. It looks like it is from the outside, just peeking into the windows. Okay. Yeah, it's an empty house, but it's a really nice looking house besides this branch coming through the window. But, this actually looks really nice. Can we get up to the attic? Let's see. Nope, guess not. Nothing clickable there. I can only imagine how nice it would be to live in a house like this, right along these glaciers and whatnot. Let's go ahead and take a look back over here. As I had said before I gotten really distracted, that there was some other stuff inside these ruins. You can see the candles all here. Vigils, maybe they are. I'm not sure. Though it wouldn't surprise me. And we have more writing on the walls up here. Whoa, that's a lot of special dust. Let's see if I can... The branches here are a bit in the way. I think I may have to de-render them to be able to get a full look at the message here. So let's go ahead and do that. Hopefully they're not part of like some giant tree above. That would be a bit unfortunate to get rid of if that was the truth. I thought must have been another branch there. Okay, there we go. And here is another message over here, which is quite a bit smaller, so we'll go ahead and take a look at that, and probably won't have to de-render anything this time. Yeah, there's a little bit of a branch in the way, but I'm sure you could figure out that was the word paints. Whoa, wasn't expecting to see this. And then, of course, we have the heart in the center, beating away. we can see down below where the houses were, and this actually looks like it's a staircase up this way. So if I had kept on looking down there, I may have actually found the way up here. Oh well. As long as I found my way up here either way, right? It doesn't look like there's anything particularly up here, but this area is actually rather pretty with the way the blue is on the texturing. Haven't seen another area like this in this area. What? Okay. Don't know if this actually leads anywhere or not. Doesn't look like it. Alrighty then, let's go ahead and continue onward. Down here and see what else is here, but I think we've seen most of it besides that house over here. More of the protruding icicles down this way. This kind of looks like it would be a beach. I don't think there's an actual path through these icicles, but if we kept on going this way... we'll actually see where the other region is and where it splits off at this waterfall here. And we're back towards where we began right here, so we'll go ahead and go up to the top again and check out these ruins a bit more. And end up checking out the shop that the region has as well. Which I think is part of these ruins right here, actually, too. Or right next to it. Yeah, as you can see, as I was talking about before, is that these castle ruins, or whatever they are, are set up in a way to where they look like they're kind of falling into the cavern below, which I think is like a really nice little effect there. Let's go ahead and climb this tilted tower. And another shot of the shooting stars above. And the aurora over there. Can I get out? Oh, the top's open. Never mind. And here is once again another entrance to the other region here, along with another sign. And down here is the other entrance as before. Okay. And we're right next to the waterfall once again, from the top this time. And here we see what the place sells, which is mostly trees, I think. And they actually have seasonal effects to them. So we'll just go ahead and take a quick look around and continue on to the other building, which is also the other shop, but I think that's mostly stuff that's not trees in there. That's a curious looking thing in the sky over there. Yeah, this is pretty much just a sheer cliff off to the into the water below. Which, seeing this before was the reason why I thought maybe this place has seasonal style to it, because all the stuff that they sell has seasonal controls to it. So I would think that if you had come here throughout the year, you would have seen it in like different styles and whatnot, which would be really nice to see. Though I think the winter style looks pretty nice myself. Maybe seeing an autumn would have been nice too, but you don't really see a lot of winter forest besides around this time, so. This does not want a texture. Oh, there we go. Okay. And we can see the different control styles for the seasons. It takes a few moments for them to texturize. I think that's about everything in this store. Nice wreath. So I'll go ahead and check out that building right next door here. And then I think that'll be it after that. Yeah, we'll go ahead and just work our way up. That's not the way we want to go. For some reason my fly key wasn't working there for a moment. I thought I was in a no-fly zone all of a sudden. Another fountain here. And here's the other shop area, which would lead us out to the tree area, so I guess we kind of did these in reverse. You could buy those candle walls that we saw in the ruins from before here. Right. There was a tree here before, right in this area, but I guess they've already put it up. And then I think over here is some accessories and whatnot. Does look very nice. And I think that about does it here for our trip to Oubliette. Unfortunate to see this place go, as it does look really nice and it does have some nice products to it, but seems that it'll probably be gone by the time February rolls around. But hopefully you enjoyed this trip with me here, and I will have the next one up real soon. So I'll go ahead and have us take one last look at the scene here, and I'll see you guys later.